Hello everyone, hope this video finds you all well. So we are Team 12 and we welcome you again in our third video. So in this video we are going to describe and explain the main features of a text type used by human sciences students. When it comes to academic writing, third-year students in human sciences have selected essays as a text type. This latter is very crucial for university students that their product is on the presentation of extensive, logical and well-researched arguments that are fully supported with facts, evidence as well as reason about a given topic. This piece of writing teaches students to think critically and formulate their interpretations and ideas. Besides, an academic essay is a structured form of writing that students face at university as a part of their curriculum. Its target is typically to persuade the reader using a selected research evidence. And now let's move to the contextual features. There are 5 main contextual features of an essay. The first contextual feature is the authors. Essay can be written by many persons, students, teachers, and professionals, etc. The second contextual feature is the audience. The audience refers to the individual or group whom the writer intends to address. Essay was generally written to the whole community, but in some cases that are related to education, the essay is directed to the students, teachers, professors, etc. The third one is the setting. The setting refers to the time and the place. The author can write his essay in different situations. In some cases that are related to education, teachers use essays in exams, whereas students use it to do homework, exam assignments. Essay can be written in the class, amphitheaters, at home, etc. The fourth feature is the why, which refers to the reason or the purpose of writing. An essay is generally used to inform, which means to provide an important information about a particular subject and to teach the audience. To convince or to motivate or move readers toward a certain point of view or an opinion, to understand the process of learning as well as improving student skill. The fifth and last feature is the what. The what refers to the information the author mentioned or the topic he covered in the text or what he is writing about. For instance, speaking about a personal statement, its content includes a motivation or an interest of the applicant in a particular program and the reason why he or she is a perfect candidate to get accepted. Since our text type is essays, we have chosen a specific essay sample studied by third year of human sciences students. This essay is titled Human Sciences versus Natural Sciences. Let's move to the structure of an essay. In any piece of writing, there are 3 main parts which are introduction, body, and conclusion. And now let's analyze the main part of our previous essay. In our previous essay, its introduction starts from since the advent until the government leaders. This part mostly contains the following: an opening sentence, which is since the advent of the scientific revolution, researchers, particularly in the Western world, have believed so much in the scientific progress as opposed to any other. A thesis statement, which is this paper therefore discusses how the human sciences are less certain than the natural sciences. Then we have the purpose, which is to convince the readers that human sciences are less certain than natural sciences. Then we have the second main part, which is the body paragraph, which starts from the natural and human sciences until the conditions remain the same. This part is the largest one. It includes 3 to 4 paragraphs, and all paragraphs contain one topic sentence. Great. And the last main part is the conclusion, which starts from disparity until community's behavior. This is the last part in our previous essay, and it summarizes everything. And now let's see the subparts and stages of an essay. As you are seeing here, the writer starts first with the planning stage, or what is also called the pre-writing stage. During this planning phase, the writer will be able to organize his ideas into different sections and start inserting some details and some references into paragraphs. Once the plan is organized clearly and cohesively, the ideas and paragraphs link together, and that it covers each part of the essay question, the writer is ready to begin writing. Then he will directly move to the drafting stage. Writing will be easier now since the writer has a good solid plan. While writing, the arguments are supported by evidence and the writer references each time he uses the words or ideas of a different source. Each paragraph should be linked to the next with transition words or phrases. It is beneficial to arrange the paragraphs logically and consistently and test out different sequences until the author finds the best flow. Then he will move to the revising stage. Good writers will go through multiple drafts and revisions before moving on the editing stage. Revising differs from editing as it requires the writer to look at large-scale or global matters in their essay. The writer here is supposed to read his essay critically. He will have to create some distance between his draft and himself in order to be able to remove or add sentences and words and make changes that will improve his writing. Once the writer has a solid draft after multiple revisions, he then moves on the editing stage. Smaller scale matters like sentence structure, word choice, grammar, punctuation, spelling, and mechanics are examined at the editing. In this stage, the writer finishes his editing by checking for errors and correcting them, and then writing a final draft. The writer now is able to begin writing the final draft of his essay. Finally, he will move to the publishing stage. By this point, the writer has finished his essay writing, and it is ready to be shared and presented to his audience. This could be reading it aloud, submitting it to their teacher. And now let's move to the communicative functions of each part and of each subpart. Let's start first with the role of each part of an essay. To start with, we have the introduction, which is the first paragraph of an essay. It plays an important role in writing an effective paper. It allows the writer to begin the essay by gaining readers' attention, providing necessary information, and establishing the purpose and direction. Secondly, we have the body paragraph. This is where you lead the reader through your ideas, elaborating arguments and evidence for your thesis. It is always divided into paragraphs, and it is the longest part of an essay. Finally, we have the conclusion, which is your last opportunity to bring together what you have been saying and to make your opinion and your understanding of the topic very clear to your readers. And of course, it summarizes the main points of your essay. And now let's move to the role of each subpart of an essay. To start with, we have the topic sentence, which is also called the introductory sentence. It highlights the main idea of a paragraph and letting the reader know what the paragraph will be about. Furthermore, we have the supporting sentences, which are used to support, explain, illustrate, or provide an evidence for the idea expressed in the topic sentence. Finally, we have the concluding sentence, which its job is to summarize the argument you just made in your precedent paragraph. To achieve coherence in an essay, writers use lexical and grammatical cohesive devices. Examples of these lexical cohesive devices are repetition, synonyms, antonymy, meronymy, etc. To produce writing that is grammatically accurate, you need an understanding of the ways in which we use different parts of speech. Example nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, as well as conjunctions. How to structure ideas within sentences, an understanding of how we use the building blocks of language to construct grammatically accurate sentences, example subject, verbs, object, adverbial, etc. The ways in which different grammatical structures are used to express meaning, example verb tenses to express time, structures to express causes and effects. And here are some examples of grammar and lexic used in our previous essay. Let's start first with the lexical cohesive devices used in our previous essay. We have some words such as human sciences, society, knowledge, people, communities, behavior, interactions, etc. For the collocation, we have scientific progress, human, etc. Then we have for the antonyms, we have same with differ, can with cannot, one with several. We have for the repetition, we have human sciences, natural sciences, leaders, etc. Let's move now to the grammatical cohesive devices. We have the grammar. For the verbs, we have changed, are described, etc. Tries, involve, used, etc. And now let's see the conclusion. To conclude, writing is a very important part of our history and lives as humans. Writing essays help people to develop their critical thinking, analytical skills, and cognitive abilities. It demonstrates intelligence, expand knowledge, improve creativity and communication skills. So academic writing plays a crucial role in an individual development. That is why everyone must keep practicing to become an expert in academic writing. Hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for your attention.